as players in this league, we know this is the NFL, man. Anybody can be beaten any given Sunday. So those guys are professionals, man. So it's the talent gap from the best team to the worst team in the league is this. So they're professionals. So we got to treat it as such. So we go into the game each and every week and try to prepare as well as we can to try to have our best performance.
I wanted to ask, are you seeing it this week? Because you're going from the best team to the worst team in back-to-back weeks. Can you see on film, watching, preparing, that the talent gap is really that small?
Oh, for sure, man. I mean, this is the NFL, like I said, man, and anybody can be beat. So we go into it each and every week, man, just preparing, trying to be the best version of ourselves. And I feel like if we continue to do that, if we be the best version of ourselves, we get our chance. We give ourselves a big chance to win on Sunday, each and every Sunday, no matter who it is.
Cool. Thanks, Trey. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Hi, Trey. Hope you're doing well. I'm curious what you think the defense misses when Matt Milano isn't on the field, and what he brings to the group.
Matt is an excellent player, man. First and foremost, he's an excellent player. A guy, when he's on the field, you have total confidence that he can cover the slot receiver, cover the back out of backfield, and go in and make tackles and make big-time plays. So anytime you're missing a guy like that with that type of talent, man, it's a huge blow for your team. This is the game of football, man. It's a total team game. No one player is bigger than the team. No one player can make the team win. It's a total team game. That's the beauty of the game. So we got to depend on each other to do everybody to do their job, and that's the beauty of the game. If everybody do their job, it just looks like everybody's playing well. So if we can get back to that, everybody just doing their job, everybody believing in each other, we'll be fine.
You came into this league with Matt and can probably relate to him being in a contract year. I mean, what is it like to see a guy in the final year of his contract kind of fighting through some injuries and just the frustration that can come along with that?
Yeah, that's the game of football. I mean, Matt knows, and everybody around the league knows what type of player he is and what caliber of player he is. So he don't have to come in and try to press and try to do things uncharacteristic or try to prove that he's this type of player because of his contract. Everybody around the league know what the type of player he is when he's on the field. We already know we're going to get one of the best outside linebackers in the league. So that's something that everybody in this building is confident in him, and he's confident too. So he don't have to go and come in the press because we already know the caliber player he is. So there's no pressure on him, I feel.
Thank you, Trey.
Yeah.
Hey, Trey, it's John Scott.
What's up, John, man? How you doing?
Good. It's good to finally see you again. First off, I guess, how are you feeling? When did the back injury occur, and where are you in regards to that? We know you came back and played.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing better. It's getting better and better. It's getting stronger and stronger. So I'm just continuing to do the rehab thing and do the things at home and get my rest and stand on my feet as much as possible. But it's just something that happened early on in the week before the Tennessee game. Just something just came up, and I'm trying to handle it as best way I can. So it's something that is getting better, but I'm going to continue to fight through it.
In regards to the defense as a whole, obviously from an outside perspective, the production is not what we are used to seeing. How would you categorize the state of that side of the ball and how you guys are feeling?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're not getting the takeaways like we would like, or holding opponents to short gains and things like that. But it's a year-by-year league. We know that, and we just got to kind of adjust on the run and try to find the ways to be the best version of ourselves this year on this defense with the players that we have. And we just haven't found that nick yet of what's going to work for us. So is it going to be us holding teams to lower points? It's going to be us holding them to lower yards, or it's going to be us taking the ball away. We got to find which defense is going to be us. If we take the ball away, I feel like that's the best version we can get. Even if we're giving up yards, if we taking the ball away, that's giving our offense more possessions. And with our offense that we have, man, those guys are going to light it up. So if we can find out our identity on defense and what defense we're going to be, we'll be fine. And I feel like, we continue to get better. We continue to try to get the cohesion, and I feel like we'll be fine if we continue to just believe in each other and continue to just come in and fight, because it's a year-by-year league and it's a week-by-week league too. So I feel like we'll be fine. We hit stride when we need to, and I think we'll do it. We got the guys to do it.
I know it's a year-by-year league, but both Leslie Frazier and Jordan Poyer have referenced that 3-game stretch of 2017 and how you guys battled through that and obviously came out the other side and ultimately broke the playoff drought. Do you think about that at all while you're in this stretch, and has that been any part of the conversation with other guys? Because there are some of you that are still here.
Obviously, a lot of guys wasn't on that 17 team that we have on this building now. So it's a lot of guys coming from different areas of the league, different teams that have been in similar situations and who have voiced their experiences to each other to see what's the best way of us kind of handling this rough stretch we have. Because in the NFL, man, you're not gonna play your best football 16 weeks throughout the year. You're gonna have some bumps in the road. It's all about what team can get through the storm the most and stay together during the toughest times. And I feel like we have the guys in our locker room to do that. So I feel like we'll be fine.
Thanks, Trey.
Yep.
Hey, Trey, I remember you said when we talked to you last month, you don't want to be playing your best football in September or even October. And Leslie talked about that yesterday too. And I'm wondering, you take the start in the first few weeks and then you come back this game and you look at the tape of, at least coverage in the secondary, your position group. Have there been things that you've seen on tape from the Chiefs game where you said, okay, we're making progress here?
We didn't allow no X plays, no explosion play. I think we gave up one 20-plus play in the game in the air. So, that's obviously something we can build off of. And you come into a game where you're playing an offense like that with that many weapons for you to not give up no X plays, that's a good job. But we can't think about that. We got to go. It's the next game now. We got to try to see how we can stop Sam Darnold in the New York Jets. And, we got our hands full. So I feel like, if we can get out to the quarterback and just stay over the top of guys, then we'll be fine and continue to do things we do.
And what were your impressions? I know he got hurt, but, in practice, what have you seen out of Cam Lewis, a guy that, earned himself an opportunity before he got hurt, but just what have been your impressions of him?
He's been this type of player since last year. I feel like last year when he got hurt in camp with the concussion, when he went down with the injury he had, that held him back because he was even balling last year. So coming in this year, it wasn't a surprise that he had made the strides he had made because he had already flashed last year. So we already know coming to this year, Cam was going to be a feisty player, a player that's going to play big-time snaps for us whenever he needs be. So it's not a surprise to any of us in the building that he's had the success on the field or he's in the starting lineup when guys are down. So he's a guy that's going to continue to fight back and continue to play big-time snaps for us whenever need be.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
Hi, Trey.
What's up? How you doing, Vic? You good?
Hey, good, man. Trey, you mentioned it, and I'm aboard with the idea that it's team game, and it's not just one guy who's going to make a difference. You also talked about the ups and downs. So in this down stretch, what it takes to come out of it, and how you're seen, and you've lived up to, and like you said, you and others kept that Chiefs offense from being as explosive as it was. But it seems like yourself and these other key guys who are at the high end of this team's talent scale would have to maybe take more upon themselves to, in this moment, to get you guys out of this skid. Are you feeling some of that the step up? This is when the great players really have to show why they're great.
Oh yeah, for sure, most definitely, Vic. You're on point with that. It comes back to when the opportunities present themselves, we got to make the plays. That's just plain and simple. When we get the opportunities, when the ball is in the air, and it's a 50-50 ball, it's on us to come down with it, in secondary, or it's a one-on-one block, with guys on the D-line. We got to win those one-on-one matchups. If it's, one-on-one with the back and the linebackers, we got to win those one-on-one matchups. So it's all about when you're on the field on Sundays in the NFL, it's about winning your one-on-ones. So we haven't been doing a good job of winning our one-on-ones, and we got to get back to the drawing board and try to see where we could, pretty much put ourselves in a position to make those plays. So that's definitely something to think about. You're right on that. But, I feel like those plays will come if we continue to prepare and chop at the wood and don't let, our prep, the result get in the way of the preparation. If we continue to prepare the way we've been preparing and guys been doing, it's going to break through. The hard work is going to pay off. It may not be when you want it, but it's going to come whenever it does. We just got to capitalize on it. So you can't lose hope in that. I feel like the preparation that we put in is going to come. The stuff is going to break through for us. So I'm a firm believer in that. You put the work in the dirt. It's going to pay off for you.
And a quick follow to that. You said I mean, you have team meetings, and that's everybody that's accountable, and you talk with each other. But can you give me some insight into the internal conversation you as players, you as the top, guys on this club have had regarding the situation? You're finding yourself in this hole after 4 wins in a row. What's the internal message to each other about?
I mean, we can't panic, man. Who says we were going to go 16-0 or 15-1 and win the Super Bowl? You don't have to win every game to win the Super Bowl. You can win enough to get yourself in the dance, in the playoff, and the records are 0-0, and anybody can be beat. So, you get yourself into the playoff. That's all you want. You want to win your divisional games. You want to do that. Get into the playoffs and get into the dance and let the chips fall where they may. So there's no panic. We still in the good spot. We still number 1 in the division. We have another division opponent coming up this weekend. If we win that, we got to win that game because it's the most important game because it's the next one. Just take it one by one. It's no panic. We have the players here and we have the answers here. So I feel like we're gonna be fine. There's no panic. And we're gonna continue to do the things we do, and it's gonna pay off for us. It's gonna come through. It's all gonna come through.